But I mean, when you're thinking through the thought process here, you think about Gragas as far as matching up in the top lane with Galio. That can work pretty well. So why couldn't Gragas just match up in the mid lane? So he is up there, and APHROMOO is going to look for BIOFROST.
Oh, flash for flash, actually for double lift. It's almost like a no-look hook. BIOFROST almost felt like he was the target, as you were saying.
Double lift, really quick reactions to be able to responsibly flash that. Just barely didn't get him.
He thinks it's a privilege to be able to get each one of those CS. It's a privilege to get each one of those CS, especially in a 2v1. There's not much action here from the mid, but now it's about to be a party. Three's a crowd, and DARDOCH also joins the damage here, I believe, to come from the side of CLG to start things off. As BJERGSEN has a bit more utility in that early kit, and they back off. Not really a lead to anybody, but they have an idea where the junglers are, and DARDOCH can go in.
Not a massive lead, but Doublelift might get hooked here. He's got to try to juke it out. Oh!
Oh! Stood still.
That's the challenger juke. It only works against really good players who are gonna. It's the no juke out.
Oh man.
That's pretty good. DARSHAN also has TP, and there's a great TP ward. He's going for it behind the TSM bot lane.
That ward has been there for a while. CLG made sure to get that in place for a play down the line, and this is going to be the one locked up and taken down as Doublelift. DARSHAN, before the kill ended, trying to already head towards BIOFROST, but the Glitter Lance may just save his life. Looking to ult him back with the cask. Does not have it though. Trying to keep him in range for DARDOCH here. Over the wall, Sonic Wave. He's just going to flash it as well. Quite a bit of resources used here for the kill, but they're buying time for the lane to be pushed up by STIXXAY to keep these guys out of clearing the wave and to try and get some pressure on that bot lane turret. They do get the 2 kills.
This is a summonerless Lulu against a Blitzcrank who has flash, right? So if you get hooked in there, you're definitely going to go down. He's looking.
Locks him up. Caster Cars! What was that? You have a crystal ball or something? Man.
I mean, it's the right play to go for, right?
It is.
You take advantage of the summoner spells as often as you can.
Now it's going to be the 2v2 as SVENSKEREN and BJERGSEN make themselves apparent in this fight. Summoner heal by STIXXAY. Oh, this could be a grab here. HAUNTZER's not going to have fun. Flashes out himself. That's a bit of Kennen initiation or safety if he wants to get in or out of a fight. HUHI's going to be going down here if DARDOCH cannot get to him. Oh, wow, TSM actually backs off as well. A lot of little fights with no result just yet, but it's TSM gaining ground off of losing that bottom fight.
They see some of the base timings of TSM, think they have the advantage, and HAUNTZER, remember, he has no flash from that earlier mid play.
Tries to get a few attacks on. The Mark of the Storm is going to allow him to lock down DARSHAN fast, but DARDOCH's going to be able to get right out of it as well. They're going for the kill. What does the rest of the team get? BJERGSEN tries to come in on this one. The chase from Lulu possibly speeding up the team would have been enough, but it is not. Just the grab over the whoa. Oh, SVENSKEREN was baiting it. It's got to feel good knowing he played that one correctly. DARDOCH with the hit, a little too deep, but he does have DARSHAN rather.
Coming in.
BIOFROST solo the kick through. Oh, he misses the Sonic Wave. That follow-up might have put him a little too deep. APHROMOO wanted it too. They're on to SVENSKEREN now, but the first one to go down is APHROMOO. A great 1v1 between STIXXAY and Doublelift brings Doublelift very low, as him and BIOFROST have about 600 HP. The resulting fight gives BJERGSEN a kill. Now on to the rest of the team of CLG. Will they find one to HAUNTZER? This is HUHI into the fight. He's going in with the double kill. A possible triple, but the Winds of War pushes him out from BJERGSEN. And DARDOCH is going to get out with the team as they call the disengage too close to the turret. A 3-for-1. So yeah, we have 2 here. We can't see Lulu. We can't see Caitlyn. They just appeared in mid. But it doesn't matter at this point. He still played it safe. Kept himself alive.
Baron Rush.
Baron Rush now. 20 minutes in it just to spawn. We saw this go very bad for Echo Fox last game. BJERGSEN's going to have an idea it's happening as he went over the wall. Winds of War are going to damage the team, but they don't have a way to smite this one now. SVENSKEREN's too far away. It's CLG's Baron at 20 minutes in, and BJERGSEN wants the resulting fight. It's going to be SVENSKEREN over the wall if they do take it, or just Void Spikes to slow the team down. TSM says mid, CLG is going to back.
That's going to be 3 very quick turrets here for CLG, very likely, but TSM wants to fight.
Flash in from Bjerg, that's the airborne onto STIXXAY. He gets himself in a great spot. The Chain of Corruption goes out, and TSM has so much ground to cover now before they can enter the fight with BJERGSEN, who he's back on the line, and CLG go back in to take down Bjerg. HAUNTZER get the stun bot in, the damage onto DARSHAN now, and they can't lock him down.
Still has his all, remember.
Slivers of health as CLG's HUHI decides to go back in. APHROMOO looking for a pick, just over the cupcakes, and he's gonna miss as they get the flash out of double lift. And the turret still stands after the fight. Remember the work done in the bot lane, though, by HUHI during this, and he came mid.
And if you look at all the vision that CLG has on this side of the map, like, it's pretty incredible. TSM really has a very little as far as vision into their side of the jungle.
Oh, out of the air, alley-oop, yanked back.
BJERGSEN
doesn't have a chance to think about it. Blast cones himself to safety as BJERGSEN was looking to really add the resistances there to get his teammate out. With one hit from SVENSKEREN, it's going to be pressure for HUHI again to work the bottom lane. And this will be something they may be able to hit. Baron's up in 1 second with HUHI's teleport there, so they can be safe about this. HAUNTZER, flash out. Everything is a jockey for Baron position now. Here's that fight to the bot lane, 2v1 situation. The flash from HUHI means that he has called quite a bit of resources down for no kill. Lightning rush to come up for HAUNTZER as he tries to get in range for a Q. It's going to be 3 procs of the storm. He actually goes for the autos first and is not able to get it after HUHI's Q. CLG looking at Baron as this fight happens.
Going for the turnaround.
He gets to turn on the vitals against the wall. He's going to be able to get the last attack in. And we question whether he could do the 1v1 in the fights. And there's the 1v1 after the fights from earlier in mid. Teleport now coming in from BJERGSEN. The rest of the team is going to be here. And now double lift is hit up. DARSHAN's on him immediately. There goes DARDOCH to the back of the fight. It puts SVENSKEREN in a very sticky situation. BJERGSEN missing the Justice Punch, and now CLG ready to deliver more kills. Here comes another one in. No, that has stopped up. They don't decide to do it. They keep going for the fight to the top side. That is BIOFROST going down. There's the kill onto SVENSKEREN. BJERGSEN will also fall.
The clean haste for CLG off of the insane outplay in the bot lane. The 1v2 for HUHI gets the kill on HAUNTZER. BJERGSEN's TPing out. He takes a lot of damage. HUHI TPs in, cleans it up. They're going to get Baron. They're going to get 5 kills, and they are insanely ahead.
To squeeze CLG in a little bit further. Get them in a spot that would be good to engage in. A stun up on HUHI is in a bad spot here. Actually going to get himself taken down. As he goes over the fight, he takes down SVENSKEREN before he goes down. The heal from Grand Challenge keeps himself alive a little longer, but DARSHAN has not strayed from the top lane. He continues to go for the inhibitor.
You can allow Fiora to safely split push, but he doesn't know where they are right now, and there's 2 people, you know, maybe even a third coming up with BIOFROST. We'll see if they can catch him.
Ooh, that's going to be the hits. Knock up from BJERGSEN. Actually, a teleport coming in from DARSHAN. They want this fight instead of having a free lane to the bot side. DARSHAN's very, very low. They're getting in a little late on this fight. STIXXAY has a long way to run here, and CLG has just taken a cross-map fight that could cost them the map control. Good damage from DARDOCH and the rest of the team to stave off the rest of this, but it doesn't seem like they'll lose too much with the waves they have pushing in.
TSM needs to be decisive and pick their moments.
It makes it even harder. GA now for DARDOCH and HUHI, so if they do go down in the fight, you're going to be worried about one of these guys trying to start it back up. Just a kick on SVENSKEREN. DARDOCH really didn't have anywhere to go after that. HUHI looking to come back or keep splitting. The waves for TSM aren't really in position. If they do get a win, they're going to get Baron, so HUHI stays on the inhibitor turret, and CLG will try to stop the Baron as much as possible.
Yeah, CLG just has to delay now because Fiora is in the base, taking down the inhibitor. There's a massive lane top. CLG doesn't want to fully commit to a fight. SVENSKEREN very low here. If he goes down, they would lose their smite.
He's the closest to Baron, too. Has to jump out, takes another shot.
He's 1 hit away.
200 HP. Airborne goes BJERGSEN as he tries to get in for the taunt. HUHI's in the base by himself. A Nexus turret goes down. He can easily finish the game here if CLG goes for broke and uses each bit of HP they have.
Oh, he's looking for the 1v1 on HAUNTZER.
HAUNTZER, almost all vitals proc, and that would be his life. 2 more to go. Back to the Nexus turret for HUHI now as the minions are just off the outside range. A few more shots. Nexus fountain, or the turret fountain's gonna kill him. He's got to be careful. Kill going in now on BIOFROST. CLG can make it into the base for the rest of the team. This is the GA we were talking about. It just makes things last so long. And HUHI has bought time for the team as they bought time at Baron.
Yeah, they don't get the Baron, they don't end the game, but they get 2 inhibitors.
I don't know.
And there's multiple people down here. It's 20 seconds, 15 seconds now until Sven is up. They're gonna try to end the game. We'll see if HAUNTZER can actually hold on.
HAUNTZER get his last bit of energy back. He wants to try to make the play here, slicing Maelstrom. 3/4 on cooldown. That's the hit in. Chain of Corruption's onto him immediately. One last shot after the Blade of the Rune King. CLG with a beautiful early game. TSM held it off. Backs against the wall. Looks like the Nexus is going to go down, though. 7 seconds. It has to happen now.
They've got it.
Kicked away by DARDOCH, and the Nexus falls in favor of Counter Logic Gaming.